Hi, Room 10. I thought I would record a quick video on mixed numbers and improper fractions. And I know some of you were unable to make it to my 2 Google Meets talking about mixed numbers and improper fractions. So in case you need it, I'm going to go over these. Okay, so we'll start off with some basics that you need to know. Mixed numbers. And if you have a pencil and paper or a notebook to take notes, I think that would be really good so that you could have it with you when you do your work. All right, mixed numbers. And some examples of mixed numbers are 5 2/3, or 4 1/5, 10 3/6. Those are just 3 examples of mixed numbers. A mixed number is a number that contains a whole number, like the 5, the 4, or the 10. So that's your whole number. And it also has a fraction. So if you've noticed with all the numbers I've written, 5 2/3, 4 1/5, and 10 3/6, they all contain a whole number and a fraction. All right, let's move on to some problems. I'll grab another pen. Okay, so for our first examples, put problem number 1. Let's go ahead and do one. 3 1/3 plus 7 1/3. Now the first step to adding mixed numbers is to take a look at your whole numbers first, which in this case is 3 and 7. So we're going to add 3 plus 7, and that equals 10. And then we're going to go ahead and add your fractions. Now, we need to take a look to make sure that the denominators, the bottom numbers of the fractions, are the same. And 3, 3, yes. So what you need to do is to take that denominator, the 3, and move it over here. Now, the only thing left to do is to add your numerators. So 1 plus 1 equals 2. So your answer is 10 2/3. Let's do one more problem like that. Let's see, how about 1 1/5 plus 10 3/5? The first step, I hope you remember, the first step is to add your whole numbers, the 1 and the 10, that equals 11, and then add your fractions, 1/5 plus 3/5. The denominators are the same, so you're just going to copy it over, move it over, and then the last thing to do is to look at your numerators, 1 plus 3, and add them, and your answer is 11 4/5. Okay, this next problem, we're going to do it the exact same way, but we need to do something else at the very end. So let's go ahead and write 9 5/6 plus 8 4/6. Just like before, we need to take a look at the whole numbers, 9 and 8, and add them together. 9 plus 8 equals 17. The second step would be to add your fractions. Now take a look at the denominators. They are the same, which is a good thing. We can just move it over here. So 6 is our denominator. And now we need to add the 5 plus 4 equals 9. So that is the answer to the problem, but I want you to pay attention now to the fraction, 9/6. This is actually different from these fractions because the numerator is larger than the denominator. And when you have a fraction where the numerator is larger than the denominator, it is called an improper fraction. Okay. Now with improper fractions, you cannot leave the answer as 17 9/6. You have to do something with this improper fraction, and I'll show you what you need to do. I'm going to go ahead and grab another color marker. Okay, so we're going to ignore the 17, the whole number for right now. We're going to work with the 9/6. I'm going to move it down here. And what we need to do is we need to convert or change the 9/6 into a mixed number. So what we need to do here is take a look at 9/6, and we're going to write it as a division problem because, as I've told you before, the fraction bar actually means to divide. So 9 divided by 6, and it's written this way. 1 times 6. There's 1, 6, and 9. So we'll put the 1 up here. 1 times 6 equals 6. We need to subtract, and then our answer here is 3, which normally is 3 leftovers or remainder 3, but we're working with fractions. So this 3, it's going to become your numerator, and then your denominator is the 6. So we've just figured out that 9/6 is the same as 1 3/6. All right, you're not done with your problem yet. You need to go back to what we got before, what our answer was before, which was 17 and 9/6. So we can't forget that 17. And we've changed 9/6 into 1 3/6. So what we need to do is just add them together. And 17 plus 1 is 18, and 3/6. So I'm going to put a box around it. So this is your final answer. Right here. These two are actually the same. But now we got rid of that improper fraction. And so the final answer is 18 and 3/6. Okay, boys and girls, I hope this was helpful. And feel free to watch and rewatch this video. Or, as always, if you have any questions, you can message me or email me. Okay, I'll see you next time.